Do you really exist? How do you know? We'll explore different outlooks on the perception of reality and discuss why what we see might be the objective reality, or why it might not be. Stick around as we unravel these fascinating concepts. To begin, let's consider the idea that what we see is the objective reality. Our senses, sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell, provide us with a seemingly consistent and reliable representation of the world around us. This view aligns with what's known as direct realism or naive realism, the belief that we perceive the world directly as it is. Philosopher Aristotle was a proponent of this view. He believed that our sensory experiences are accurate reflections of the external world, providing us with direct knowledge of it. Aristotle's influence on this subject is profound. He laid the groundwork for understanding the role of empirical evidence in grasping. However, not all philosophers agree with this outlook. The idea that our senses give us direct access to reality has been challenged by many. Reality. One of the most influential critics of direct realism was René Descartes. Descartes famously doubted everything that could possibly be doubted, arriving at his famous conclusion, Cogito, Ergo sum, or I think, therefore I am. Descartes used this radical doubt as a tool to question the reliability of sensory perception. Descartes argued that our perceptions could be deceptive. For instance, dreams can feel incredibly real while we're experiencing them, but they don't correspond to any objective reality. This led him to question the reliability of sensory information altogether. This skepticism about our senses is also echoed in the work of Immanuel Kant. Kant proposed that while we can experience the world, we can never know it in itself, a concept known as noumenal. According to Kant, our perception is filtered through a framework of space, time, and causality, which shapes our experience but may not correspond to the true nature of reality. This brings us to the question: if our senses and perceptions are not giving us an objective reality, what are they showing us? Kant's phenomenal and noumenal realms help us understand this distinction. While the phenomenal realm is what we perceive, the noumenal realm is the reality beyond our perception. Let's take a look at another influential philosopher, Plato. Plato's theory of idealism suggests that the material world we see is only a shadow of a higher, truer reality. This higher reality is the world of forms or ideas, which are perfect and immutable. According to Plato, our world is a mere reflection of these ideal forms. Plato illustrated this concept with his famous allegory of the cave. In this allegory, prisoners are chained inside a cave, only able to see shadows cast on the wall by objects behind them. The shadows represent the imperfect and transient material world, while the objects casting the shadows symbolize the eternal and perfect world of forms. To understand true reality, one must transcend sensory experience and grasp the forms with the mind. In modern times, the debate continues with advances in neuroscience and cognitive science. Research shows that our brains actively construct our experience of reality, filling in gaps and interpreting sensory input based on past experiences and expectations. The idea of perceptual construction is supported by studies on how the brain processes sensory information. This construction process indicates that our perception is not a passive reception of the world, but an active creation, influenced by countless factors beyond our conscious awareness. For instance, optical illusions demonstrate how our brain can be tricked into seeing something that isn't there or misinterpreting visual information. So, do you really exist? And how do you know? The answer is complex and depends on how we define reality and perception. While some argue that we perceive the world as it is, others suggest that what we see is shaped by our minds, raising profound questions about the nature of existence itself. The question of our existence and the nature of reality is an ongoing journey in philosophy, with each perspective offering valuable insights. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the mysteries of perception and reality. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Do you believe we perceive the objective reality, or is our reality shaped by our minds? Leave a comment below with your opinion. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the fascinating world of philosophy. Until next time, keep questioning and exploring.